Stephen. Obviously a good result midweek with Brisbane losing to Melbourne City. Gives you guys more than a puncher's chance of reaching the top six.
We're playing for top six, are we?
Yeah, I assume you are. That's the aim, isn't it?
Look, yeah, we're concentrating on ourselves. Yes, it was nice for City to win that game and keep it at 3 points. But, obviously it doesn't mean much if we don't do our part. And we've had 2 games against Canberra this year, and we've had a draw and a loss. So we're looking to arrest that, and we do that, and yeah, we can have that ladder chat after that.
You've mentioned obviously like 2, I think fairly, you'd probably call them disappointing results against Canberra. Both games you arguably warranted more out of them. Is there a bit of maybe not personal revenge, but do you want to make amends for the previous results?
I just got to make sure I don't whinge too much about it and just get on with it. Yeah, because we can all sort of go down that trap of maybe feeling sorry for ourselves a little bit and making sure that we make sure our position's heard. But just going to move on from it. New game. I think if we play the way we've been playing, we should be fine. What
did you learn from those 2 matches against Canberra in terms of the way they set up and maybe what they did to you guys, which you were which you struggled with?
I think they're a team that defends well. They're well organised. They seem quite unified. So yeah, that's always a hard team to come up against. And they seem to take their chances in front of goal as well. And obviously, when Michelle's in the team, it's always going to be the case that if she's lingering around the box, it's always going to be a difficult prospect to keep quiet for 90 minutes.
With a win on the weekend for you guys, have you noticed an extra spring in the step of the players this week, knowing that they're firmly in that finals race and there's a really a good chance for a good performance this weekend? I
feel like the confidence is building in that way, but they're also aware of how important this game is. So they're pretty switched on to that fact. So it's probably twofold. It's yes, the confidence is building, but they know the pressure's building as a result of that. So it's an interesting one to manage, but pressure's a privilege, they say, and we'd much rather be playing in games that are worth something than the ones that aren't.
Do you feel like the players are a bit more determined this weekend now that they're after that win of the weekend? Do you feel like they sense a real good opportunity here?
I think they've been determined in almost every game. They know this one means what it means. So obviously, they're going to be pretty switched on to that. But the determination has been there, particularly in the last 4 home games.
You kind of mentioned it before, Presser, but how much does the heat have a factor on things? Obviously, it will be an evening game, but it must have been a tough week on the training paddock so far.
Yeah, we just got to tread lightly with that because the heat has been quite up there. At times, it's 9:30 and it's like 36 degrees. So we've tread pretty carefully there with that. We don't want them to be pushed too hard in that sense, but we've also got to push them enough that we're ready for the game.
And any fresh injury kind of worries or concerns from the weekend?
Just the usual suspects. Kelly's got a couple of things that she's got to get looked at, but hopefully it doesn't stop her from playing. And Abdul Masih should be back in contention. So there's lots of positives for us. Other than that, I still haven't named an unchanged lineup for a game yet this season, so we might get that chance.
Stephen, I know you found the away form frustrating at times, but at home this season, Crawley have been superb at times. I think we're looking for consecutive win number 5, hopefully at the weekend. Just how much of a role has, I suppose, the venue and the home crowd made this year?
They're our 12th man. Yeah, they're a pretty special part of what we've been doing at home, and I think the girls really feel that. And I feel that, and I know the other coaches feel that closeness as well. And I think it's a real platform that we're building. When you look at it, we've only lost the 1 game at home at Sam Kerr, and it was a 93rd minute winner for Melbourne Victory, who last time I checked, on a bad side. So it's it's been good for us, but we also don't want to rest on our laurels. We want to make every opportunity count, and this weekend's no different.
The Canberra fans tend to get quite involved in their home games and try and have an influence on matters. Is it a case of our supporters or Glory supporters perhaps turning the tables a little bit and making it a hostile atmosphere this weekend?
I think it's I actually think it's a very innocent atmosphere. Like, it's a lot of kids, and they're there with their posters and they just can't wait for the game to finish because they want to get stuff signed. It's a really cool experience for the players. They're really feeling that connection, and I think there's a level of excitement every time we get put through an attack or whatever. You can hear them, and it's really exciting for us. And hopefully we can give them something to cheer about on Saturday.